In San Diego, Terry Crow, Scott Peretti, and Sean Arevalo have been charged with a felony hate crime against a Somali, Mustafa Sahid. They face at least 3 or 4 years in prison if convicted. It's scary what can happen to people who offend Muslims without any intent to break the law. These are working Americans living paycheck to paycheck and have 13 children between the three of them. If they go to prison, their families are at risk of becoming homeless. They need help hiring aggressive attorneys to defend them. This incident took place in the part of town called Little Mogadishu at the Zappy pizza shop just 8 days before the election. The three defendants say that one of them was exercising his free speech and expressing support for America and Donald Trump while denouncing Islam. One of the four Muslims in the restaurant, Mustafa, was offended and used an expletive against Trump. He advanced on one of the Americans in a threatening way. He got in his face within 6 inches. Mustafa was punched once in the forehead in self-defense. All three men are now charged with a felony hate crime as accomplices. The alleged victim suffered only minor injuries. There were no bleeding wounds or broken bones. The initial police report stated that he had minor abrasions on his forehead and a bruise on the inside of one of his arms. A photo of him after the incident was displayed in court at the preliminary hearing. The news reports were sensational, politically biased, and exaggerated. See the video description for links. They claimed that the victim had been hit over the head with a chair and beaten down with brass knuckles. The witness testimony did not support either of these accusations. The police never recovered any brass knuckles. The victim's minor wounds were not consistent with the use of brass knuckles, which can cause major flesh damage and fracture bones. The area is called Little Mogadishu because about 30,000 mostly Muslim refugees from East Africa have been resettled in the area. Mustafa happens to be the son of the most influential leader of these refugees, who represent a powerful voting bloc. His name is Ahmed Saeed, the founder and CEO of Somali Family Service, whose office is only about a quarter mile from Zappy Pizza. Because Mustafa's father is politically influential and the incident occurred in the politically charged atmosphere just before the election, this prosecution is driven by politics. They didn't go into the shop intending to commit a hate crime, but just to pick up a pizza to take to Sean's home just around the corner. They didn't run or hide because they had done nothing wrong. The police found them in the front yard outside the house. They didn't realize that Sharia law was in effect in Little Mogadishu rather than the Bill of Rights. Please help spread the word and contribute if you can. We want to at least help pay the down payments for them to get private attorneys. 100% of the funds collected will go towards their legal expenses.